Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Walking with Warriors podcast, brought to you by Vertex Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, where we take a look at the sickle cell disease caregiver experience through our eyes. I'm Patrice.
I'm Elle, and today we're back with another episode of Our Take. Last time we got real about burnout, but today we'll be talking about how we make time for ourselves as caregivers and tap into the things that bring us joy.
Please note that the views expressed are those of the host or guest and are not necessarily shared by Vertex. All participants have been compensated by Vertex. This podcast is only intended for U.S. audiences and for educational purposes. It is not intended to replace discussions with your healthcare provider.
Remember, everyone's experience with sickle cell disease is different. So it's important to talk to a doctor before making any changes to your routine.
Patrice, have you ever felt like you've lost a sense of self? I know with parenting, sometimes that can happen, but with being a caregiver, it can happen even more often.
Absolutely. And honestly, I think it comes and goes like in waves. So there are periods where I feel like I am all of who I am. And then there are periods where I do feel like I've kind of lost myself and I find my way back. So it's in waves. Most recently, I think that I have definitely found myself again. So I'm doing more things that bring me personal joy.
Okay.
And my husband and I are doing more things that are just for us and not necessarily the entire family.
And I think about setting boundaries with yourself, with your kids, with your job. I think for caregivers, sometimes it's a struggle.
Yeah.
Because there are so many demands on your time. And there are times when you think the other things deserve you.
Yeah.
And it can be humbling to feel like you deserve yourself.
Yes. Yes.
You are worthy of your own time, your own energy. You can show up, in whatever mood you're feeling.
Yeah.
Because there is a season in caregiving where you change your mood to make sure that the house has a certain vibe.
Yeah.
And that your child has a certain perception of you. They don't, we typically don't want our kids to see us feeling sad.
Yeah.
But that is sometimes
It's real.
a part of caregiving.
Absolutely. That is, I think, the missing piece to the puzzle for so many caregivers. We don't give ourselves permission to live, to be ourselves. We often will just put everything into who we're caring for and maybe even the cause. But really, we have to be very intentional about not letting the cause just take over.
Yes.
Not letting just the care take over, because you will lose yourself. And sometimes it is mental, sometimes it is spiritual, sometimes it is even physical when you have just worked and worked and worked and worked for whatever else other than you.
Right. I like that you used the word intentional, because I think that was the key. Because it's not just going to happen unless you make it happen.
Yes.
Because you do have a lot of responsibilities on your plate, and they are important, and they take precedence. But there can be more to it.
I think we forget, as kids, it's just really natural to have fun. I want to go play.
Yes.
Right? And as we grow up, I think things get a little cloudy and crowded in our thoughts, in our heads. It's life. So you have the mortgage, you have your job, whatever it is, other commitments, and you forget to just have fun. And that having fun can fill you so much until you're able, when you go back to that caregiving, you're able to caregive wholly.
Right. And not from a place of contention or a place of burden,
Yeah.
and a heavy place
Yeah.
where you feel the weight. But when you are able to have fun, and that could be different things for different
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
Sometimes for me, that's rollerblading.
Yeah.
What is it for you sometimes?
Oh my gosh. Well, we actually do game nights.
Mhm.
I love those. I play every single game, whether it's the little kids to the adults. We just have a ball.
You're competitive.
I am just a tad bit competitive. It doesn't matter, child, adult. But
You want to win.
I'll take you out. But we have a ball, and it's remembering how to have fun that motivates me to do that.
Yes.
And now it's gotten to the point where if I don't say we're going to have one, they bring it to me. They're like, when is our next game night? And we invite folks, and it's so much fun. So I love that. I love the beach.
Mhm.
I love the beach. I love the sand. I love the water. I love listening to the water. It's so calming.
And cleansing.
And cleansing. Yes. Just the beauty.
Mm.
So that's fun for me. I sing, so I love doing that. That's also cleansing for me.
Yes.
And it rejuvenates me. And I can, sometimes my son may be in the hospital and I have a commitment to go sing, and I'll do it. And when I come back, I just feel so much better.
It fills your cup.
Yeah.
And I think as parents grow, you have to learn what fills your cup. Because sometimes when it comes to self-care, we often pick up things from other people that aren't for us.
Yeah. Yes.
So it is important for us to say, what is the things that bring me joy, that are personally fulfilling?
Yeah.
And being able to accept that it may not look what it looks like for other people.
Yeah.
So it's a personal experience.
Yeah. I heard someone say recently that we were talking to that they like massages. I like massages. I wouldn't necessarily say that it fills me, but I love them. There's some things that people consider like self-care. I just kind of think it's
maintenance.
For me, it's maintenance, right? When I think of self-care, I think of really, really filling me, like you said, just joy, like pure joy. It's something that I can do that makes me past happy.
Yes.
Past happy. Because, they say happy is based on what happens to you. Joy is pure out of your heart.
Okay.
And that joy, it's when you find, and sometimes it's just little things.
I think, when I think about going to the movies, a comedy comes in mind. And I think about just being able to laugh.
Yeah.
Not being on the spot to make somebody laugh, but just laughing, And sometimes it just feels good to be in that moment.
Yeah.
To just sit there and absorb.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what we do is doing for others. And so sometimes just being observant and being able to be in the moment and watch a screen is what fills your cup, what rejuvenates you. And I think, if you can make time to go to the movies, or if you can just watch a movie in your house.
Yeah.
So there are many nights when I'll put on like an iPad or something like that, and I'll just watch something, and I'll be like, oh, I feel proud to be able to catch up. It's a little later than other people, but I like that because then I'll be able to talk to someone about something that's current.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing.
I would love for each of us to just give a word about what it means to you to find yourself or to know yourself. Independent of a caregiver, independent of parents and all of that, wife, whatever, spouse. And so I'll go first. So really knowing myself means to me freedom. It means that I am free to make the decisions I need to make for me. And it means that it's okay, whatever decision that is. And whether that has positive consequences or even negative, it's still okay. Freedom.
So when I think about knowing myself, I have to stop and really be honest. And I remember just taking the baby steps and looking in the mirror and saying, you are enough.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's with the faults, with the talents, with all the things. You are enough.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you add to yourself, that is a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
You are already complete. You are already whole. And when I think about myself, I can take ownership and joy in saying, I am an educator.
Mm-hmm.
What brings me joy is learning. And so all the different things that I do all fall back to that foundation. And at the core of who I am, that is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think for everybody, you have to ask yourself, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can look directly in a mirror and be able to identify that thing. But for others, it will take time. It will be a journey. So step by step, take that journey.
Yeah.
We're all taking it together.
Yes.
So to caregivers, I want to say that you're never too busy to find time for self-care. It doesn't have to be something big. It doesn't have to be going somewhere, purchasing something. It can be free. It can be internal. It can be at home. You find that thing that you need in order to fill your cup in any way possible and do it. Make time. So you're not going to get any extra time. That's not how life works. But you can make the time, even if it's only a minute. Find the time and make sure to honor you.
So I was thinking about our topic, which is actually pretty complex and multi-leveled, right? And so you just spoke to really caring for yourself. And so I would say, in the vein of understanding your identity, to really give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to be you. It's all good. And however that looks, it's what you need. So just be you. Thank you so much for spending time with us. If you liked this episode, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a new one. You can find all episodes of the Walking with Warriors podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and walkingwithwarriors.com.
We'll be back with another episode when we'll hear from a male caregiver about his journey. In the meantime, you can visit walkingwithwarriors.com for more tips on prioritizing self-care. See you next time.